that one on and this on. And is it what's how it's
This one, yeah. It is hot. No, no, it's okay. Look. Oh, sorry, I thought I dropped it. So hello everybody, welcome back to my channel. In today's video we're going to be making some nice vegetable sauce, and we're going to make some chicken wraps. So we've already made the chicken, a garlic chicken. I'm going to leave a recipe of how you can make that at home in the description box, so you can check it out. But if you want a video reference of how we did it, check up on my last live, and then you can see a recap video of how you can make that if you want like a much more of a visual reference. The chicken is still doing its thing. It's almost done. Actually, it's actually done. Actually done. That looks good. That looks good. How do I off this? I don't want it to go in anymore. This is so weird, strange. Alright, so the chicken is ready. So I'm going to put in this bowl. Alright, so our chicken is ready, our garlic chicken is ready. I'm going to put in the bowl for it to rest, and then we're going to do our sauce as well. Just having a little bit of tea break. A tea break. Okay, let's start. So, let's sort out the chicken, okay? I keep saying let's start, let's sort out, and I don't do anything. Why? Alright, chicken number one. Oh, it's done. Look at that. Look at that. All done. Looks amazing. The skin is nice and crispy. Nice and crispy. I'm gonna show you guys. You know me, I'm always gonna show you guys up front. Yeah. There. Isn't that amazing? I'm gonna wipe this clean. There's a bit of water in there. I don't want water. Making my chicken soggy. Alright, let's put the chickens in here. Ooh! Did you see? Can you hear? The skin is crispy. So that's what you want. That's what you need. Oh my goodness, this is amazing. I'm gonna leave it to rest though. It's making my lips watery. We're gonna take the other one out as well. And then we have the sauce. So we have a sauce on there. I'm gonna take this off. So good. So good. Oh, it has a bit of spice to it. I'm gonna pour the sauce on there. Stays nice. Moist. I'll put this in. So our chicken is done. Chicken is done. You guys want to see it one more? See it? Yeah. Here it is. Oh, garlic chicken. Oh, garlic chicken is done. Garlic chicken is done. All right. So we had 2 more chickens left to cook. So I'm gonna put that in with the fattiness. Out already. There we go. I'm gonna go ahead and put this in the air fryer. Okay, so we're gonna leave the chicken to do its thing. We're gonna put our beautiful chicken away to leave it to rest. I'll leave it here. I'm not gonna come down there anymore, so I'll leave that to do its thing. And then in here with our pot has been heating up for a while now. I'll turn it up. I had to turn it off earlier. I'm gonna turn it up now. We're going to be making my sauce, my enhancement, my enhancement. So that's what we're gonna do. In the pot, you're gonna put some oil. So you're gonna put oil, a generous amount, not a lot, but a generous amount. Oil, you can do less oil depending on how you feel or how you want. It's fine. So put oil in there. Whilst our oil is doing our thing, we're gonna grab 1 huge onion and then we're gonna chop it up. Gotta be quick because the oil is already on the hot. Okay, so now that we've done that, so we just peeled our onions. We're gonna chop our onions, okay? This is gonna be really nice. We're not gonna blend this up, because I mean you can make this for your kids. If they are, they're children that don't like vegetables, you can do all this, blend it up, and you can put it in any whatever sauce, like rice or pasta, whatever it is, and they will love it. But none of my family don't like veggies, so no blending of nothing. That's what I still call it sauce, because you can always make it into a sauce. I still call it sauce. So I'm chopping up my veggies, my onions. So onions first. You're gonna fry this up until it's a little bit golden brown and a little bit tender. You're gonna put that in there. A little bit of everything. Oh my goodness. Oh, I forgot. Oh, damn. Oh, never mind. It's not too late. It's not too late. It's not too late. Oh my goodness. This is what happens if you haven't cooked with some ingredients for a very long time. You tend to forget how you start to make them, basically, literally. Alright, so I got my wooden stick here, mix things around. So mushroom is one of my vegetables that I'm going to be using, and normally I like to start off with my mushroom first, but it's fine. Okay. Enjoy. Make sure your onions don't burn. So we're going to clean this up quickly. Alright, we're going to chop these up. So we got mushrooms, we're going to chop these up. I wish I got the bigger mushrooms. These are really tiny. And yeah, chopping it up is going to take a very long time. A very long time. Now you're going to chop these up as small as you can. Sometimes when I chop these mushrooms up, some of them can be big, some small. That's fine. We're making a really nice, healthy vegetable sauce with a bit of chicken in there. We have our chicken already done. Chicken is already done, to be honest. It's already done. I'm gonna increase this. I don't know why it's not frying up quickly. Normally it's very quick. What time is it? Okay, I have about roughly less than 20 minutes. Alright, we're gonna go ahead and put out mushrooms. So you got mushrooms with your onions. I've decided to keep some of my mushroom for tomorrow. I'm gonna make some soup. I'm gonna put some mushrooms in there. So I'm not gonna use all the mushrooms we have here. I'm gonna chop a few more and then mushrooms has gone in. Mix everything around. Ooh, that earthy smell from the mushroom. So addicting. It's been a while since I cooked with mushrooms. And normally when I'm cooking with mushroom, I like to have the mushroom first, and then I would have the remaining ones later on. But I forgot, so my onions went in first. That's why I need to keep an eye on my. Onions so it doesn't burn. So it doesn't burn. Please don't burn. Put it in the fridge for tomorrow. Alright. Nice. Really nice. Alright. I'm gonna put this onion in here. It was in the fridge. Don't want to waste it, so that's what I'm gonna do. Just gonna chop that. Weird, funny. Let's do it. Our garlic bread is not garlic bread. Oh, I do have garlic bread. Our garlic chicken is still resting. I can't wait to have this. There's 2 more in here that is cooking. Earlier, I was on live. My phone went off and I was bubbly, talking, not knowing my phone had switched off, which is annoying. So that's why I had to restart my live. And the good thing is, whilst when my phone went off live, I had already explained, seasoned, marinated, started baking my chicken already. I would just wait, I was just tidying up, cleaning up, and then that's when I noticed it has gone off. So I have the most important footage still there, which I'm going to post on my live. This has turned out to be really good. It's browning up really nicely. And the thing with mushrooms, right, when you're cooking it or when you're going to add things to it, you need to season your mushroom so it has a really nice taste and, you know, stuff to it. I'm going to add a bit of salt, a little bit, not a lot. I'm only adding salt to it because of the mushroom, nothing really. I'm going to add my onions, the spare one that I found in the fridge. I'm going to chop it up into any shape really. I don't need it to be anything. Mix that in there. Ooh, looks good. It smells good. Looks good, smells good. So we're making a really nice chicken vegetables, with loads of vegetables sauce. Alright, so this here, it's garlic, right? So this is what I use to marinate my chicken earlier. Basically, what's in here is loads of garlic, spring onions, a lot of spices and herbs, like thyme and rosemary and whatever season you have at home. That's in here. It's not a lot, it's just a little bit. It's fine. Let me go ahead and add that here. And this is the big bowl. This is the big bowl of the pot I did the whole seasoning of the chicken earlier. I don't want nothing to go to waste, so I'm going to add the remaining seasonings in here. It's not a lot. It's a bit of a huge chunk of garlic. in there. Oh no, I need this. I'm gonna use my hands because I can get much out with my hands. How much I can get out with my hands? It's better than using a pot. Better than using a pot, definitely. Alright, let's put that in here. Dump that in. Dump that in. Put that there. Since this is a chicken sauce that we're making, it's okay. Woo! Look at that. Look at that. I'll bring it up close so you guys can see. You know how I am. I'm always bringing it up close so you guys can have a really good look of what we have in the pot. So look. Delicious, 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 delicious. Deliciousness. We're going to be adding so much deliciousness to this thing. Look at that. And in here we have onions, mushrooms. If you're not a fan of mushroom, because my mom does not like mushrooms, if I make it into something like this, she'll have it, but on its own she hates it. It's something to do with texture thing, but I caught it really finely, so she's okay with it. If it's in something like this. So what I am getting out from here is some tomatoes puree. So I'm going to add some tomato puree. I'm not going to add a lot. Why can't I open this? Oh my goodness. There we go. So we're not going to add a lot. Just a little bit. A little bit, about a tablespoon, roughly tablespoon. It's not the main, it's not the center. I don't want tomatoes to be the center of this thing. I want it to be filled with a lot of veggies, and stuff like that, which we're gonna put in. I haven't got them ready. I just got the ones that we need at the moment ready. That way I don't have a lot of things crowded in my kitchen. So we're going to leave this to toast around, let it get a little bit dark. We're going to have a bit of water in a little bit later on, but not now. I'll put this in here. I'm going to need this board, so I'm going to leave it there. And then we're going to put this in here. This is going to be really good, trust me. It's very easy as well. And it's easy, very crowd please. You know, like Christmas coming, if you celebrate Christmas and you want to host, it's like you want to host but don't want to host. This is really something that you can make. Really simple. It can be a side dish. You can even make it into a main dish if you're not a fan of like turkey and stuff like that. I think the last 2-3 years of Christmas we've been like doing either lamb with turkey, but I think this year we're gonna go a bit more maybe duck or like fish, something out of traditional. So this is burning up really well. I have my electric stove on the high heat, okay? That's why I'm stirring up a little bit. So I want this to cook quickly, okay? I want it to be done quickly. I'm gonna add some water, but you can add any broth that you have. Like if you're making a chicken broth, you can use the chicken broth, whatever broth you have. I don't got no broth, so I'm gonna use water, which is fine as well. Ooh, let's see. I need to open the door. Alright, I've opened the windows. Let's get a bit of fresh air in here. So, I put some water in here, not a lot, because I want that tomato puree that I put in here, I want that to cook. Okay? I want that tomato puree to cook. So I'm gonna show you what it looks like at the moment. Because I let the tomato puree, I let it burn. Okay? I let it burn. You're gonna put the water Water, water, water. There we go. I'll leave this one here because I'm gonna need it. Alright, we're gonna cover this up. I'm gonna give you a few minutes, okay? If I'm rushing, tell me if I'm rushing, okay? I don't want to be rushing, but tell me if I'm rushing. If I am, I'll slow down a little bit. So now we're gonna get our vegetables ready. So I have here some broccoli. I have some carrots. So I'm using my favorite vegetables. Okay. If you want to try something new, fair enough. But I'm just gonna use my favorite ones. And one thing, what I did in my household, right? That I got them to really like order vegetables apart from like your norm, which is the cabbage, carrots, is I would always buy different vegetables and I'll make that new thing that we're trying less. I'll make it less. If I have to put in like a percentage, what we trying different would be like 10%. Okay, it will be mixed with what they really like. They don't really know that they having something new. I don't tell them. They don't need to know. I don't tell them. Because if they know, they don't want to eat it. I'm not saying nothing. Ooh, look at that. So this is the last two of the garlic chicken that I made earlier. Smells nice. Smells good. I'm gonna flip it around. Okay, I'm gonna flip this around so the back can cook as well. And I'm going to cook the back for like 10 minutes. Okay, so that's going to cook for 10 minutes. Now, to tell if your tomato puree has cooked through, you can see that the water that you put in has literally evaporated. And then there's more of an oil out. So that's how you see if your tomato puree is cooked. This is cooked through really good. Now, I'm cooking on a high heat. Actually, no, I brought it down. So it's not a high heat. It's a medium high heat. So, yeah, my eyes is on it. So we're gonna go ahead and add in some fresh tomatoes, okay? So we've got some fresh plum tomatoes I have here. I would love to have it pureed, but I don't have it pureed. It's annoying. But it is. So there's a bit of tomato juice around. I'm gonna use that one. And when this is done, you can literally have it in a wrap. You can put it in a wrap. You can have it like oh, it's splashing everywhere. Yeah. You can have it with some rice, pasta, whatever you want to do. You know, don't limit yourself too much. Okay. I feel like with food, if you make it the way that you want, you enjoy it more. Okay, don't feel scared. Don't be like, oh my god, what if somebody don't like it? Do you like it? Yes. If they don't like it, that's their problem. okay, but in a way though. Okay, maybe bring it down a little bit, okay, but make it the way you like it, and I'm sure your taste buds is good, okay, unless you like a lot of salt. As far as it's not too salty, it's not like too peppery, you're good. You know, you're good to go. Don't worry too much, okay? Don't stress yourself. Too much is going on in the world. Anyways, let's get on to this. So we have our cabbage. I'm not going to use all of them. I'm going to use about a little bit of mine. I don't like cabbage like that, but the family likes it. So I'm going to, you know, gonna do what I'm going to do. But I like it, but not that much. And then we got some broccoli. I got some carrots. And then I have this. So the family don't like this. But they ain't gonna know it's in there. But I like this, you know? Compromise. I don't like this that much, but I'm having it. They should understand and have this as well. Even though they're not here to make the decision. What you don't know won't kill you. Anyways, I have a way of hiding it in there. It's fine. Don't tell them. Shh. I've been a bit silly. Anyway, keep your eyes on the tomatoes because it can burn really quickly. We're gonna go on with our stuff. We're gonna start with the broccoli. With the broccoli, like what I like to do it with, in terms of cutting it, I like to cut it, like, you know, the head down. So I just cut it like that. It's easier that way. I find it to be easier that way. It will makes it easier for you. It's fine. Now this broccoli is gonna go in last, because we still want to maintain that crunchiness that comes with it. So it goes in last. You know, I used to be so scared of broccoli when I was much younger, because it didn't feel right. It didn't look right. It didn't feel right. Anyways, but as you get older, it just becomes broccoli. But as a kid, you can't get me to eat broccoli. Hell no. I am not eating broccoli with that little tree thing looking. Anyways. Alright. So you're gonna chop this into your preferred size. Whatever size you want, so that's fine. It's fine by me. Alright, I'm gonna get a bowl. Oh my god, I hope my mom is up. She's going to work. I don't know if she knows. Alright, the tomatoes is looking good. We're gonna cook it down. Some more. Alright, so in the bowl, add some water. We're gonna add some salt to that bowl. And then let's put things back in the fridge because it's like, it's making a lot of cloudiness, which I really don't want. Where is my salt? Okay. So you got salt, water, put salt in water, add broccoli to water. Make sure it's soaked in it. If you have any lime or anything, it works better. But yeah, anyways, leave that there, leave it to soak. And then we're gonna get our cabbage. Start with the cabbage. We're gonna split it in. We're gonna use a quarter of it. Okay, we're gonna use a quarter. Pick up the span. So we're gonna use a quarter, then I'm gonna use from here. Then we're gonna chop here. Oh gosh. And then we're gonna open that up. Is it cut properly? Oh, is it burning? No. So apart from this sauce that we used earlier for the mushrooms, Look at that, you can't even see the mushrooms. That thing. That's even like, wow. Right, I'm trying to cut this thing up. Alright, we're gonna use that amount of cabbage. We're gonna use that amount of cabbage. Show you some more. We're gonna use half a cabbage. Oh, where is my here? I'm gonna put that back in the fridge. I can make some tomato cabbage stew later on. Not today though, but another time. Not today. So we're gonna chop this in whatever size that we want. And then we're gonna soak it in some salt water, clean it up, and stuff like that. Sometimes I like to clean it up first before chopping. Anyways work. It's fine. Alright, we'll chop this one up into a fine. Okay, so like this fine, you know, like this, nicely fine chopped. It's fine. All right, the sauce is literally almost done. It's about to, it feels like it's gonna burn, so I'm gonna put the I'm gonna lower the stove. I don't want it to burn. Alright, so the broccolis, I'm going to take them out to here. So it's been soaking in the salted water. Pour the water away. I'm going to rinse it out. Broccoli is done. Okay, we're gonna put the cabbage in here, and then we're gonna chop the other one as well. I have lowered the sauce. I've lowered it up really well because it's almost done, and you know there's not enough water in it, so it's burning. And because I'm chopping up the vegetables, it's hard for me to keep my eyes on it. So with the carrots, with the cabbage, you need to finely cut it. Fine chop. That's what we call it, isn't it? Fine chop. So the carrots is going to be the first thing that goes in here. Because I feel like it takes the longest, I don't know. in terms of cooking, it takes the longest. I feel like it does. Might be wrong, might not be wrong. I don't know. So the carrots, the cabbage will go in first. Then the broccoli will, no, actually, the carrots will go in first. Then I have some frozen vegetables I want to put in there. Put those in there. And then I'm gonna then introduce the broccoli. Then I'm gonna then put the bean sprout in there, and then I'm gonna put in the carrot. Carrots comes in last, and then we're gonna put the chickens in there. Chickens, the roasted chickens in there. Okay, these are done. I'm gonna go in salt, some water, okay. So we got some salt and some cold water. The cabbages, I'm gonna leave that in there for some time, and then I am going to like clean it up. Alright, so put that here. I'm gonna clean my cabbages, and what I like to do is I like to massage it in, wash it nicely. Try and get any dirt out of it. Pull the water away. Alright, we're gonna give it another clean. Our sauce, how's our sauce? Oh my god. Our sauce is looking a little bit dry. Don't worry, we're gonna fix that. And we're gonna fix that. So I'll give you guys a recap of what we have in our sauce already. Let me finish this one up. Okay. So in our sauce already, what we got in here is we have some, so we started off with some onions. We chopped some mushroom, then we added a bit of blended spring onions, garlic, and a bit more spices we added in there. And then we went in and added some tomato puree, let it cook down with some water. Then we went in with some fresh tomatoes, and then now it's cooked down to really thick. We don't want thick. We don't want thick sauce. No, we don't want that. We will fix that. I'm gonna go in there with some. Is this some carrot? Cabbage. Oh my god, carrot. We're gonna use carrot, but this is cabbage. I'm gonna go ahead and put some cabbage in here. Put that in there. Okay, now that we have that in there, we're gonna mix everything together. We're gonna add some water, right, to dilute that sauce, because that sauce is so thick, and that's not what we're looking. That's not the vision. We want something a little bit on the looser side, and this is a bit too thick. I'm gonna increase the stove here. I like cooking on high heat, especially if I'm focusing on one thing. Just quick. And then when it gets almost getting to the end, you just leave it on a very low heat, and then it just brings everything together, really. Alright, so we've got cabbage in there. Let's go ahead and put the water. So a little bit of water in there. If you have like a chicken broth, go ahead and put it in here instead of putting water. It would so enhance the flavor. But I don't have that, so I'm gonna put water, which is also good as well. Okay. Looks like I need a little bit more. A little bit more water. Because I want the cabbage to cook. So yeah, I want the cabbage to cook. And so yeah, so the water is gonna evaporate. It doesn't mean that you have to add a lot of water, okay? You don't want it to be watery. And you don't want it also to be cooking it for so long. Because then all the nutrients is just gonna be like evaporate. You don't want that. But this is fairly enough. Then I still increase my electric stove. Whilst that is doing its thing, we're going to keep an eye on that. We're going to go ahead and tackle this bean sprout that most of my family doesn't like, but I'm the only one that likes it. We're going to take a handful. It's very nice. It has a very earthy smell to it. Very strong earthy smell. Sweet for this one. I'm going to add some water. What we're gonna do is we're gonna chop these up, okay? That's how I hide it. I chop it up so you don't see it. I might add a bit more, but let's see. So you're gonna take a handful of that. Right, now you're gonna get the water out. Put it on your board. And you can chop it into like a small fine ones or big chunk ones. I'm gonna do a big chunk ones. So we're gonna chop these up. Honestly. Ooh, look at that. Oh, it smells so earthy. The smell is so earthy, I don't know what to do to myself. So my one is a bit small, but it's not too small. Okay? So we got bean sprout in here. Look at that. It smells so good. We haven't done like a lot of seasoning or anything like that. We've done a little bit stage seasoning here and there, but we haven't actually done seasoning. I'm gonna go ahead and add the bean sprout to it. Put it in there. And then I'm gonna do the rest. I'm gonna show you guys what it looks like in a minute. I think you guys cannot see it properly from the screen, but I'm gonna show you how it looks like. Go ahead and put that in there. Mix that up. Ooh. Hide that in there. Hide it. It looks amazing. Alright, let me show you guys what we have here. So we're not anywhere close. So this is how everything is looking like. Look at the sauce, how it's dripping. It looks amazing. It smells amazing at the moment. We haven't tasted it yet because we don't have much seasoning in here. The only thing we had put in a little bit of salt for the mushrooms earlier. So that's the only thing that we're working with. So we're not going to taste. Smells amazing, looks amazing. Taste-wise, I don't know yet. We're going to make sure everything is incorporated in properly. Everything is like cooked down a little bit, and then we're gonna taste. And then we're gonna season, then taste. Alright, so I have my broccoli here. I have like a couple of like pots piling up now. Let's tidy up a little bit. We're gonna put some carrots in there, which is gonna make it really nice and sweet. This is gonna be really healthy, really nice, really good sauce. Gonna be a nice chicken sauce. Okay, so what else were we doing? Oh, I was gonna add a chicken broth to it. So earlier we made some chicken. We made some garlic chicken, which is this one. I'm gonna show you to you guys. So we made some garlic chicken. It was like 2 remaining, so I'm gonna add the 2. Oh, so we got a chicken. Looks good. It almost burnt, but it's fine. And then go. So yeah, this is a garlic chicken. I made that earlier. So the seasoning from there, I'm gonna go ahead and pour that in here. Because at the end, we're going to add a chicken in here anyway, so it's okay. It's okay. Make sure we get everything in here. We're going to chuck this in away. Mix that in there. Ah, it's so garlicky. I love a good food. Good food, man. Food is delicious. Alright, let's put this back. You know, I still haven't tasted the chicken. Like, oh my god. After tasting the seasoning, the marinating, I haven't actually tasted the actual chicken. Oh my goodness. So, let's do a bit of a taste test whilst we leave this to like boil up a little bit. I'm gonna give this a bit, like a minute. After a minute, I'm gonna season this. I'm gonna season this, and then we're gonna add the remaining things that we need in there. I'm looking for a knife. So we're gonna cut into the chicken that we just made, so we can see what we're working with. So we got the garlic chicken that we made earlier. The skin was so crunchy earlier. Now it's got so soft. This is the look. Oh my god, my hot. This is good. Real good. The garlic is much present, but it's not overpowering. It's perfect. Since I'm having my second bite, you guys can have your second bite. This is how it looks like. This is good. This is is really good. It's really good. Alright, let's fix this. One more bite, and then we fix this. We're gonna put it right here. Oh, this is so good. The chicken came out really good. Alright, so here we have some green peas, and then we have a bit of sweet corn, not a lot of sweet corn, carrots, and some peas, and green peas basically. I'm gonna put that in here. We still haven't tasted the sauce. Oh my god, what am I doing? We still haven't tasted the sauce. This is ridiculous. Let's sort that one out. I'm gonna mix everything together. Oh my god, so good. Oh my god, that makes me so happy. Actually, should I put some rice on? I was supposed to have wrap. Okay, I was supposed to have chicken wrap. That was the cravings. That was the motivation to be on my feet making this for you guys. That was the motivation, you know. And then what happened? I make this lovely looking thing, and all of a sudden I want rice. Anyways, let's taste. It tastes like it needs everything, because remember we added a little bit of salt to it earlier for the mushrooms, but we haven't added anything else. So let's season this up. Now you already know the rules. When seasoning your food, what do you do first? You start with your favorite seasoning, and your salt comes last. So that's what we're gonna follow. That's the motto for today. So we're gonna start with chicken seasoning, because this is gonna be chicken base. We're gonna go all-purpose seasoning. Why not? And then we're gonna go in with my favorite seasoning. I really love this one a lot. I'm gonna go ahead and put that in there. I'll put a lot more of that. Oh, and then we're gonna have this seasoning, because I like this one a lot as well. I'm not gonna have a lot in there because I am running out. So I'm gonna be very stingy. A little bit. Now we're gonna add some chili powder. A bit of spice. This is optional, you can opt it out if you want. Alright, we're gonna put everything back because it's enough. Then we're gonna add some water, because the sauce just keeps getting thicker. I want a thin sauce today. Don't get thick on me. Alright, I'm gonna mix everything together. A bit more water. I feel like I need to cut down my broccoli. So good. I told you, this can be a main dish or it can be a side dish. Whatever it's gonna be. Actually, I should call this all-purpose dish because it can be anything. Anything you want, it can be. A bit more water in there. Don't worry, don't worry about the water because it's gonna cook down. It's gonna cook down. I just don't want it to be too thick. I don't want a too thick sauce. I don't want it too thick. Alright, let's taste. Taste. I'm gonna go in with my salt. Oh, it's a bit spicy. It's a bit spicy. I'm gonna add this one, the last water to it. It's spicy, but that's fine. A bit salt. I feel like I went a bit too much with the salt. Okay for me. Let's see. Let's see with the salt. I'm a bit nervous for that dude. Alright, taste. Actually, it's fine. Actually, I might even need a bit more. Alright, so we're going to add in our broccoli. But I feel like I need to cut my broccoli a little bit down because I feel like my vegetables in the pot is a little bit on the tiny bit, like on the tiny side. So my broccoli will be sticking out like a little bit. Breaking this down, break it 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 down. If you don't like broccoli, don't add it. Don't add it to it. Okay, but it's another way to enjoy it, to be honest. Let's go ahead with our, well, should I add the salt in now? Then the broccoli. I don't know. Broccoli goes in. We know when the broccoli goes in, it's not long to go. It's not long to go. I'm gonna add the carrots in. I'm thinking of the way of how I want my carrots to go. Ooh. Looks good. Oh, I forgot to show you guys. Oh, okay, let me show you guys how it looks now. Oh, my bad. You see, I was showing you guys throughout the stages. Don't blame me. I'm just so fascinated by it. So this is how everything is looking. Oh, I wasted my food. This is how it looks like. It looks good. The sauce better not go thick. Better not be thick. Did I add too much broccoli? Don't think so. I think it's a good amount. Okay. I'm gonna lower the stove because we got the broccoli in. And we want things to combine. We don't want to cook down anymore. Should I add the carrots? I'm not gonna add the carrots. There's carrots in here. I'm not adding the carrots. I'm gonna think of something. Maybe I can make some carrot cake or something tomorrow. Because tomorrow I'm coming back online. We're gonna make some soup. I'm gonna make some soup, and then maybe I'll make some carrot cake, because I have the ingredients to make the cake. I've got some carrots, I've got soft raisin flour. I literally got everything. So why not? Let's make some sort of cake tomorrow. We use the carrots to make some carrot cake. That's gonna be nice. All right. I'm gonna put some rice on. I'm gonna put some rice. But I'm gonna put some rice after I make my lunch, because I haven't had lunch and I haven't had much of breakfast. I have a little bit whilst I'm cooking, but that's not food. It is food, but you know what I mean. It's not proper plate set up food. It's little bits of things. Alright, so I've got my chicken that I'm eating. Oh, chicken goes in it as well. Basically, the chicken I made, I'm gonna debone it and put it in there. That's fine. So, I'll get myself some wrap. Ugh. So I got some wrap. I'm gonna debone my chicken in there. I'm using my hands because it's easier. Just gonna debone this. I'm having 2 chicken. Alright, so my chicken bits, it's done. So good. Alright, so my chicken is done. I'm gonna go ahead and add in my vegetables. So this is some lettuce, green lettuce, something else, carrots, bell pepper, a little bit of cabbage in there as well, white cabbage and purple cabbage. Yeah. So this is how it looks like. It's nice. It looks very healthy. It's fine. Did I lower this one? Okay. I feel like it's still on the high heat. I might have to lower it a little bit more. Okay. Alright, so to fill in the sauce, I'm gonna add this. Do you know this one? It's spicy. Woo! I'm gonna make it spicy. Oh my god, I wish I had some plain rice. Oh my god, I'm gonna put some rice in there. And some mayo. Where's mayo? Some mayo. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna take a dollop and I'm gonna put it on there. I should have put it at the beginning. Oh well, it is what it is. I'm just using a little bit, okay? I'm not using like a whole tablespoon now. What I do is I use like that. So I take it like that and then I drop it like that. Here, like that. And I drop it like that. It's easier that way. And then my favorite. A little bit. It's crazy hot. And then we're gonna put this. So just gonna assemble, wrap. Assembling wrap can be a little bit tricky. You just fold it, just fold in. Okay. And then you're just gonna bend. Fold. And you're gonna seal it with some seal it. Yeah, and then that's how you keep it nicely close. Because you seal it. Now you can toast this, or you just can eat it like that. So I'm gonna eat it like that. All right, let's see. The first bite is always not so amazing. It's the second one because the first one you have all this flop, so there's not much of your stuff in there. So we're just eating this. Good. Now the second bite. The second bite is where you get the whole thing. I'm gonna put a little dollop of that. Yep. It's good. Okay, so we're gonna make another one for myself. I'm having 2 wrap. I'm using my hands because it's easier. Okay, it's easier. It's easier to dip on this. Okay. One chunk. Oh. And then remember the sauce that we made. I mean, you can blend this up to become a sauce, but we're not gonna do that. That's why I keep calling it sauce. I'm going to put a dollop there. This is how it looks like. A bit hot. That's okay. I'm gonna put the line. I think it's a bit too full. It's a little bit too full. Gosh, the sauce is going everywhere. It's going everywhere. It's going everywhere. I knew it was going to be too full. Now, as I said earlier, you can toast this, but I'm not going to toast it. So, sealed up. It's very huge. So the remaining of the family would come and assemble their own. Today, I'm not assembling for anybody. They can come, sort them their own. Yeah, own one. I am having two. Yummy ones. What's this? Back in the fridge. We got the chicken. I'm gonna close it, not all the way like this, so it can cool down. And then we're gonna wash the dishes because I love dishes. Put this away. I'm gonna wash the dishes. My stew that we made earlier, the vegetable one, is looking amazing. It tastes really good. I just want to see if the broccoli is done. It's a bit hard. When I put the... Yeah, it's a bit hard. But it's fine. It's on a very low heat, so the broccoli can cook. But you can taste it. Bon appetit. Do you want to try? Really hot. Very good. I'm just going to do a quick tidying up. And that's how lunch is done. I'll end the video here. I'll end the live here. Thank you all for joining. It was an amazing time making these yummy meals. It's so filling. But I'm gonna sit down and actually proper eat, have lunch and breakfast included. I know I had a little pieces somewhere, but that's okay. Yeah, so thank you all for watching. Don't forget to subscribe to my channel. Give me a thumbs up. Leave a comment. And you stay safe and you stay blessed out there. Bye bye. We'll see you tomorrow.